Welcome to Rob Talks. Thank you for supporting our channel. Here's the translation from the Mayan calendar for September 10th, 2025. If you're enjoying these translations, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to help us grow. Thank you. Now let's look at what all three Mayan calendars have to say. First up is the long count calendar, which is being represented by 13 Baktun, 0 Katun, 12 Tun, 14 Yunal, and the 19 Kin. This long count reflects a threshold day, to integrate the wisdom of recent endings and set a clear intention for how that wisdom will guide your new beginnings. The 19 Kin is about completion just before a shift, creating a poised, intentional closure. You're being asked to close one lingering loop with care. That could be a text, promise, call, or small task. Also, this is a good day to set an intention for the next 13 days and to make a simple structure. That could be a checklist, time block, or an action past due that would anchor this intention. Lastly, you're being guided to do one respectful act of closure, which could be in the form of a thank you, release note, or tidying a space. Now let's explore what the Tzolk'in calendar has to say. Today's date is 1 Manik. Manik is represented by the deer and the healing hand. Its symbolism is that of healing, skillful actions, sanctified responsibilities, and steady grace. It's about hands-on care, craftsmanship, and making things whole. The number 1 is about unity and initiation. It seeds a cycle, a singular focus, and a clear beginning. Collectively, 1 Manik initiates a healing cycle. It begins with one sincere, skillful action that restores balance to your body, your relationships, or work. It's an opening to ancestral wisdom and spiritual continuity. You're being asked to offer one act of healing. That could be a self-massage, an apology, repairing a relationship, or making a nutritious meal. This is also a time to use your hands, such as mending, crafting, preparing, or blessing something tangible. You're also being encouraged to choose one responsibility and do it beautifully. However, it needs not to be done perfectly. Now let's move on to the Hab calendar. Today's Hab date is 0 Kayab. Kayab is represented by the turtle, rhythms or water, and the current moon. It's about receptivity, community care, lunar wisdom, nurturing cycles, and steady flow. 0 Kayab is a time of sacred beginnings. The energy calls you to finish what is complete, step into renewal, and plant one clear healing intention for the cycle ahead. On this day, we are invited to dedicate intentions with gentleness and to honor the wisdom of community, family, and spiritual lineage. Like the turtle, we move steadily, carrying the sacred on our back, guided by the currents of time and the cycles of the moon. Allow this day to be a pause, a breath, a gentle seeding of new energy. What you dedicate today will ripple throughout the month of Kayab. Today, you're being asked to set one communal intention. That could mean checking in with family, friends, or a team. This is a time to offer yourself in a shared practice and to schedule gentle rhythms like sleep, meals, or other movement in order to support steadiness. Now let's look at what the collective message is from all three calendars. The calendars blend poised completion from the long count, initiated healing from today's 1 Manik, and a new month seeding with 0 Kayab. This is a time to close with grace, begin with care, and let steady rhythms hold your intention. The themes of today are skillful beginnings, responsible healing, community rhythm, and threshold clarity. You're being asked to finish one thing well, don't start 5, and to do one healing act with your hands. Also, this is the time to set a simple rhythm that you can actually keep. Here's an affirmation reflecting today's calendars. I cross the threshold with steady hands, closing with grace, beginning with healing, and moving in sacred rhythm. Thank you for your support.